It seems that there's a lot of stress and last-minute things to be done around the holidays, and here with some holiday tips that will leave you stress-free are the Sidetrack sisters, Peg Young and Peggy, or I'm sorry, Pam Young and Peggy Jones. How you guys doing? How are you? You know, they do. The holidays always leave you with, you start off with stress, you get in the middle of stress, and when it leaves, you have stress.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Well, it's a guilt time, and, you know, in home economics, they should be teaching things like holiday stress, but they don't teach the real world of home management in home ec.
They can't.
Well,
if they did, nobody would ever get married.
So they don't. But so...
The point, I suppose, yeah.
So what we have...
When you say I do, you don't have any idea how much has to be done. And the first, and then it hits you when the holidays come.
So we have a stress, we start
You're going to show us how to relieve this stress, I hope.
To cut the stress in half. Here we have.
I made up a stress reliever kit, and it's just for me. And it's got stuff that it's got these, you know, bath oil.
Calgon bath oil, yeah. Well, I guess you're not supposed to mention the brand, but...
Okay. Well, it's got secret bath oil beads, and then it's got this little candle, so you take a bath and have the candle going.
Have you seen these candles, by the way, that float? Oops, we just lost it. Have you seen those candles that float in the bathtub?
Oh, that is
I was just in New York. No, I was in New York, and they have these you can kind of float. I mean...
With you in there?
Yeah, it's kind of neat.
But real homemakers don't have time to go get the floating candles.
No.
If you find an old candle, just light it. Now, this is, keep a Walkman on as you go around the house doing your work.
And what's that?
You know how in the movies when they never have a package that's all wrapped, they always have it like this?
Yeah, and you just lift it off. Nobody does that, do they?
But we do.
Oh, excuse me.
Because this is expensive wrap, and why wrap something that's just going to be ripped open? So
yeah, that's actually a good idea.
You can keep these in the family for years.
Okay. All right,
so you expect when you give someone a present, they'll give you back the box, right?
Right.
This is a quick tip for a stuffing. You put a Cornish game ham in the hole.
That's the smallest turkey I've ever seen in my life.
Okay.
See, this saves having to make the dressing if you don't have time.
What you do, you need to know how to put it in there, though.
What are you doing?
Well, you have to put it... If you put it in this way, what happens during the cooking process, the legs will fly out,
and then you can't get it out.
You know what? You have. Wait, we have to hurry.
There's something, Tara. There's something not right about this. Do you feel it? I mean, I'm just...
All right, Chuck, listen.
Okay, I'm listening.
Running out of time.
Put it in feet first.
Feet first. Otherwise, you'll have a breech birth.
Yeah.
When everybody is around the table, it's a beautiful...
So you just slam this baby in there, and it just comes right out.
You cook two birds with one stone that way.
Now,
I knew there had to be a quip in there somewhere.
All right, well, the other thing.
Next.
We're sisters, and during the holidays, I cook meals for her family, so she gets a day off, and then she does it for me.
So we cook every other day. So on the day when it's not your cooking day, you want to have the smell as if you really did cook.
So we have a recipe for the smell of a dinner. What you need, beans. Beans are a great room deodorizer if you don't eat them. And then you put those in, just like a few.
Oh, my God.
Now, what we do on the night, that...
This is for real.
I know it's for real. That's what's got me really... yeah.
On the night that I'm cooking a real dinner, I save all of my
preparation scraps.
You know, like this part of the
onion. What in
onion.
the world is that to?
It's
a big onion deal.
Oh, okay.
Deal. Bok choy.
Oh, choy, yeah.
Now, the garlic, when it gets to the end like this, that's still good garlic in there. So you take all of this...
You put it in a bowl of water or something?
No, sort of. You put it in a tin can, like this, potato peels, and all the way up to the top, then add water. You add water to that and freeze it. Now, here's one frozen, and you just pop it in the night you're not fixing dinner, and this
so
is
you have
frozen, so it won't come out.
Frozen garbage.
Aroma.
Frozen garbage.
Yes. No, frozen aroma is much better.
If that would come out, it's a chunk of ice with all your garbage in there, and then you put that on the stove and let it simmer.
And then they say, what's for dinner, and you got nothing.
No, but you microwave the sister dinner.
Oh, gotcha. What's next? What is
This,
Ooh, look at
buy your pies at the bakery.
Homemakers don't have time to bake anymore.
Get rid of the evidence, put it in the neighbor's garbage can. Now here's the bad part. Bakery pies are 8-inch tins.
And homemaker pies are
9-inch.
9-inch.
So you make the transfer, get rid of the evidence, and then you do have to kind of... But it looks more homemade.
Well, yeah, it looks like it kind of came apart in the thing.
There's a glitch.
There's a glitch?
Yeah, there's no smell of a baked pie. So we have the recipe for the smell of an apple pie. And what it is...
This is like Incredible deception.
2 parts flour, and I just use a regular can to cook in. 2 parts flour to 2 parts sugar. You use about a tablespoon of cinnamon and a tablespoon of nutmeg, and then you add water.
What is that apple over there? Good Lord.
That's for the apple pie aroma.
Add this, put the core in there.
Now, does that really work?
Yes.
Honest, it does.
$2.25 for
All day. People will come in your house and say,
do I smell apple pie? And you say yes. And then you serve this.